for FPX, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like that they've, you know, pivoted in their last 2 picks, right? They've gone for a Summon to have these theoretically immobile picks, right? Yes, the Nico's going for it.
Okay, level 2. Sway, he overextends the play. He got the double tangle bars, but now Assume gets first blood in the end of things, and Sway gets out. That was the ultimate bait, and FPX are off. It's gonna be the little in-between moments that I feel like make the most difference in this game. Oh, Saber, 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 you didn't count the minions! You always have to count the minions when it comes to the Nico, and Assume will get on the board. That's the funniest part about the whole thing to me. Oh, he's going to want that one back. Junhao, so he's in a lot of trouble. They got Care coming over. Bullet time, but it gets stopped. 2-man seismic shove there as well. And Shadow's just chasing Junhao. Wako's coming a little bit late out. Goes with the flash play. Gets the kill there. Is now FPX running for the hills. Saber couldn't find the damage for Shadow. Got the Bloodthirster for Assume. Grub started up by Ultra Prime here, Rude.
Remember that Wall is available for Saber if he wants to try to cut them off. Playing on this pink ward here, Xiaoxia as well, looking for an engage. If they can defend this banana bush, it could be a good fight for them.
Keeper's Verdict used, but that's just Care, and he's about to have Heroic Entrance. The last grub is there. Sheer decides to kick off the fight. Heroic Entrance is in. Junhao gets that last grub to a split. 3-man knockup from Xiaoxia, though, and FPX are fighting tooth and nail, though. They have split the fight a little bit, and now Shadow is in a 1v2, but has Saber blocking off the rest of the team. You had Assume take down Junhao in the end, and maybe they can chase Shadow going a little bit overhand, loses a couple of doggies, but that should be FPX's advantage.
So a 2 for nothing, and the grubs, in fairness, do get picked up, but Zhang now.
What a 2v3, Sheer taking the angle here. I think Care's about to go down, but Shadow is there to help secure the kill. Sheer is up, taking down Young. I have no idea how that even started off with that angle.
Dia
but
being, quite far ahead, with Assume being, quite far ahead. This is a pretty decent showcase for FPX, right? This is one of the few teams that made roster changes coming into split number 2. And when we're looking at what we get for Sheer in particular and for Assume in particular as well, the idea that they've swapped their AD carries with EDG and then moved into a successful spot, really, and potentially into a position where they can move into the Ascent stage, pretty darn good.
Yeah, pretty awesome to see, and a little bit of a engage here now on bot side from Shadow, going untargetable. Still not able to get the kill. Sheer tanked that turret shot. Now Shadow is just playing like a demon.
Oh,
double just gone a little too him. FPX are full committing to this. Oh my God! Venn diagrams of death unleashed again by the Phoenix, and they'll find more picks. Farming it up. I mean, you've got Shadow up CS over Junhao. You've got CS differential for bot lane as well. Now Xiaoxia getting caught out. Maybe Junhao can help him over the wall. He's lost about half his health. Unbreakable is down. Now TP coming in for Ultra Prime. Shadow might get caught. You don't get the pop blossom. The TP got stopped in the top lane, though, as well. And now Shadow is going insane-o here.
Oh
He's got dogs, and they barking. I think try to get the hail there from Assume. He gets the flash play. Nice little bounce as Junhao now going down low. And bullet time just used for the mental damage there. And FPX go to 11-3 in kills.
Zhang forced to flash out on the top side as well. I think he may have even found a solo in the back half of this, but that's a very small silver lining for what is an incredible fight once again for FPX. Just the aggression coming out of this Neferi. Like, I don't know how many times we need to say this. This champ is pretty darn good. It might just need to be a red side staple.
Bang. Oh.
Junhao's Poppy has left a little bit to be desired. And
in live!
Yeah. Saber's dead.
Dude, they just can't stop, man. It is just oppressive.
And Shadow's still going, right? Like, just aggressively sort of flexing his chest almost and knowing, all right, well, I'm going to keep vibing. I'm going to keep going for this. And that is really what you want to see. It's when you've got this lead, not letting it go is such a powerful tool that very few, I won't say very few people, but that most people won't really look to leverage.
More turrets falling there. More siege to be done as Jackson. they have the tickets to go again. They got all ultimates. There's a dragon up on the table. Shadow is just running through the enemy side of the jungle. Might have picked off a little bit more than he could chew. Does get taken down by Wako there. Assume still in the fight. Sheer getting the heroic entrance as here comes Care with the double taunt. No, only one, but the Pop Blossom onto 2. Trying to lock down Saber. They end up getting the tank Xiaoxia. Junhao goes back in for the claim kill onto Jway, and FPX, I mean, they're playing a little reckless.
Yeah, that was that instance that I was talking about. Okay, Shadow, maybe it's a little different, but it's against Saber with another really solid team fight where he's just catching there, a little flick back, pulls Jway back in and takes him down as well.
Just a little side note, Junhao, he hit 2 wall bangs in a row there. Let's go.
Let's go.
A little comeback.
Poppying. We're poppying how it's supposed to be.
We are getting equivalents of the second items for some members of Ultra Prime now, but Atacon looks like it's the target for FPX. They have a lot of strength, especially with Assume down there on 2 items with that Essence Reaver.
So Jway can turn into, yeah, this thing's gone. TP's in. Saber's not TPing to respond.
There's dogs everywhere. Okay, it is secured by Shadow, but they will lose Jway immediately. Bullet Time really doesn't get anything there. Trying to get as many of the blood roses as they can. Care trying to get out the other side as well. Jway will pay his life. Now they're going to cut them off. This is a big play from Ultra Prime. And a huge steadfast presence flash from Junhao. They're going to clean up Shadow. Shadow can't get anything, and Assume's going to go down too. And these
should just be a gift for Ultra Prime here.
Junhao hovering around, but don't need to hover too long. They might get in trouble if they do. TP's coming in. Shadow just going to dash over.
Care has been doing so well at being the one absorbing these Keeper's verdicts, making sure that he can ulti back in. So as long as Care is the one standing point and center, FPX should be good.
Shadow's on the weird side of this fight. Needs to be a little careful. Into the Pop Blossom, into the knockback from Xiaoxia. He just saved that fight. Dragon denied by Ultra Prime. Now they actually try to find the fight on the Shadow. Sheer going in. Sheer going with the Unstoppable. Going at least a little ham here. Needlework is in there. And heroic entrance too. Junhao about to lose his life. FPX. They've got Assume leading the charge, and now Shadow gets the resets, and that is off to the races, off to town, and a triple kill for Assume.
It's a bullet time to start the fight and a triple kill to end it. Assume destroys Ultra Prime, and he's going to send FPX to 1-0 in this game. A clean 5-4-0 ace in the bot side. Dragon be damned, they take the game.
It felt a little dicey here or there. FPX did not feel confident, but damn, did it look good in the end. They just catch one slip up of Ultra Prime, and they just end the game. Almost 10,000 gold up, by the way.
Excuse me. The referee's just tapping on glass.
This is perfect setup to get us to 3 games. That's all I'm saying, Rude Dude. I think Ultra Prime back and forth in this 2v2 can lead out to a nice little snowball for them if they can. Of getting any advantages there. Shadow does scoop up that top lane scuttle. Saber and Care, the premier show right now that Shadow has his eyes on.
Yeah, and you can see Saber just sort of expecting Skarner to be on the top side, trying to hover away from it.
Ooh, gets him. Waiting for the Skarner dunk. Now Saber's in trouble. No flash at first blood for FPX and Care.
And I love that from Shadow. Just knowing
sets does end up only getting back up to about half health though. Jway is here. Care gonna move down. Oh god, he's level 6. Oh, that's terrifying. He's gonna back up. All right, this is FPX with 6 grubs. Would be very nice to have. Jway getting caught out a little early. That control ward is not worth it there, bud. He just got 100 to 0. Gonna flash, gonna burn, not gonna die. Here comes the hook shot, though. Hextech Ultimatum. They're impale over the wall. Sheer just getting damaged down. Junhao getting low, too. Sheer getting more kills. Sheer popping off. FPX, they've lit a fire under their butts, and that fire's burning Ultra Prime. Can't get that grand entrance, but you'll take that fight. It's now 2-0 early for FPX.
Fortunate, but keeping your Ambessa alive, keeping your Skarner on the board, exactly what you want. And for FPX right now, they are very happy with the state of this game. Yuntal finished for Assume. You've got Wako, who's not quite finished his Trinity Force out just yet. They've just taken 6 Void Grubs. So they are maybe not necessarily snowballing their way to a victory, but they've got a 1k gold lead and everybody's on fairly good footing.
Not too bad. And Shadow's full dopamine gamer right now. He's got the grasp, which he got stacked in that top fight. He's also got the heartsteel now. So full tankiness, but with that dopamine added on top of it. Jway going to catch out Xiaoxia. He's going to pop the quickness. I think Xiaoxia is in trouble here. Shadow looking for the knock-in, but that Magnet Storm is going to be big. Impale into the combo from Care. They have a lot of damage, and it's going to be another Jway kill. The guy's just got 2 now on the Rakan.
Yeah, that's an auto attack or something that probably shouldn't have taken a kill, but Xiong now the focus on the top side. Vi is here.
From mid to top to bot to anywhere. FPX will follow you and take you down. They're under turret though. Sheer! One more auto!
It's Saber's time!
Oh, this is where FPX just absolutely threw their entire lead for a top lane play that didn't even work out. Saber gets a...
even with those 2 kills is... still sat just on a Kindle gem.
They're just giving it.
Yeah, they're going to concede that, so that's soul point going. And you know what can FPX get from this? Well, it's going to be an attempt at a Herald on the top side. Not really an opportunity for them to hit too many waves. Maybe Assume can go mid lane after this and try and take down that turret. But Ultra Prime, they'll take the Dragon. They'll put themselves onto that 3-0. FPX so far, yeah, I mean it will come down to those thresholds on items and importantly, a second one has just been hit for Junhao. FPX currently, though, with a bit of an overload into the top side. They'll be sacrificing a little bit of their prio in the mid lane or that bot lane. And with this Herald going down as well, maybe they're making a bit of an epic play. They've got 6 grubs, remember, so 2 turrets top side, definitely worth going for.
I only get the charge off, though. Very interesting from FPX there.
Deep TP as well. Look at the minimap.
This is tough. I mean, FPX... They're in a really tough position here. Wombo combo there. They don't have any hope in this one. Assume is free firing though, but look at Saber. He is ripping them to shreds. Assume gets the play on a Saber. That's massive. Wako is still there, but there's still 4 members of Ultra Prime, and I said we're going to 3, and Ultra Prime are making it happen.
A collapse into the topside jungle. That's Ultra Prime, 5 members of FPX. And with only 1 being responded to, the Atakan will be their prize. Overzealous from FPX and underprepared.
Underprepared
so
and
you're on and really just ready to go take down whatever he can. The time that needs to be bought for Assume to take this game by the reins is long, and I don't know that they've got it in them when there's an Infernal Soul spawning in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think the backs are against the wall for FPX for sure. But that dragon fight is here nonetheless. They're still trying to fight it. So, I mean, hey, if you're digging a hole already, might as well get out another shovel and dig it even deeper. Get us to game number 3 at least. Get
there even sooner, you know? Let's play the BO3 out.
And
starting
see what
up the
Fearless
Drake
has to offer. I think this dragon, though, I mean, they are on a good position for it. Young does have a flank, though. I think it's a little tough. They're being pincered right now. And there's the Magnet Storm into the back line, too. And it's just a huge 3-man impaled, and it didn't matter.
Hold on,
are fighting
hold on.
tooth and nail. But look at Wako. He's still alive. Saber is cleaning house, and Care is Sheer. The only ones left trying to dash away. But Saber and Wako, they still have their health bars. They still got everything. And they're going to try to find out Sheer here. They might be able to chase him down.
Sheer's going to go down. He may end up getting executed, but he will fall. Shield actually comes on through. Maybe he just walks it out, actually. But a 2 for 2 left on the people that are alive. It is going to be the Soul with the beneficial health bars for Ultra Prime. And a fight that looked so good, honestly, for FPX. That's about as good as you can expect for them to get. But now it gets harder and harder and harder. Timing.
No way. Okay.
Vi and Camille diving on you as well.
And now they're also losing structures on the map. Standing gold being picked up by Ultra Prime.
Who was top lane. And now all that they're going to do as Ultra Prime is push 1 more wave and then do the same thing again. And, well, Assume's just taken half his HP from an ulti.
And that was 1 shuriken combo, by the way, on Jway. So,
yes.
Yeah, we're seeing how much damage is done right now by Ultra Prime.
LDR finished up for Assume as that 3rd item, so... But yeah, this is, you know, just start hitting it, make them come to you, force the advantage. You have enough of one to make something work.
Well, they're doing exactly that. They have Jiang coming over as well, crossing mid lane. Now, Sheer is nowhere to be found. He's going to TP, but it's so far back. 3 hits across with the Twin Shot Barrage, and Care's already fallen. FPX are falling apart here, and Sheer just goes with the public execution. He put himself on a stake and just put himself out there in the yard as Ultra Prime going for the Baron now. They should be able to just clean this one up.
Another 4 kills in the favor of Ultra Prime this time.
But I guess, you know, you're going to lose anyways if you don't try to flip this one.
Yeah.
You're already losing your base, so why not try it?
Yeah, literally. Like, what's worse that's going to happen is you give Elder and then they end the game because they have Elder, or you fight them at Elder, they lose, and then they end the game, right? Like, at least if you fight them and you somehow pull off a miracle fight, right? Like, everybody on Ultra Prime disconnects and you get the fight, there's no chrono break, we have a great little time, and you take the Elder. You can then maybe start to come back in this game, but if you don't go out there, you don't try and fight them for the Elder, you're just going to lose, and that's just a certainty. So, I mean, at the minute, it does look like it's just getting soloed out by Junhao, so it's a little bit of a waiting game, and one that ultimately FPX are going to lose if they wait too long.
And see now that FPX going to start this Elder Dragon up, losing their entire base for it. Just throw spaghetti at the wall, see what sticks. Saber's trying to clean up here. Oh, they're in it. Public execution is there. FPX are losing bodies, and they don't even... Oh, they actually don't. They do get the Elder, but they won't have any bodies left to have the buff. Yeah, and as we foretold, as we saw, it is a 3-game series to promote into Ascend.
Ultra Prime take us to 3 carries on that top side that will be able to handle a Draven quite nicely. And then when you're looking at that late game, right, how are they going to get through the Sejuani? Well, that's a bit of a question.
just finds the magnetic dredge line.
You can see the biscuits looking to work. Another hook comes through, and it's another couple of autos that take Xiaoxia now down even further. And we now need to see probably a beeline down to this bot side to protect, because this is the type of bot lane duo that if they die,
all right, they got him. They got him. Auto attack, and there you go. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Assume we'll get the cash out. It will be the kill going back over to Xiaoxia, though, on the return.
It's just so worth it. Like, so advantage, and who it is that's making those moves nice and early could very well dictate how the game gets played out. For the time being, it's FPX with complete control over bot lane, complete control over mid lane. They're able to move in, find that first dragon, which usually we would see responded to with grubs, but that is not going to be the case.
Not at all. It's really a good plan for FPX.
No, and you know, if that hook hits, maybe it would have done, but just about able to stave off any form of dive underneath that turret. Nobody's catching anything bot lane right now, so Wako is just getting free time alone on this Jhin to start to get back into the game.
Statements I never, would think of important statements as a Jhin getting back in the game, but with the way he's been played in the meta recently, it is important. TP coming in from Ultra Prime. Glacial Prison had already been thrown, though. Shadow getting a little bit low here, taking turret shots, but he tanks it beautifully. Dway also gets his, and now it is Sheer that gets the kill. They're going back under. They want seconds. They want the extras, and that's going to be...
Floor, right? Really try to choke out Ultra Prime and make sure that they can't get anything back. And so far as well, it's worth saying that this Lilia pick has been relatively neutered, right? Was attempted to counterpick Shadow and make it so this comp didn't really have anything to do in the early game through this mid game, but currently has got built like Andres and farmed up quite nicely, but is only 100 gold ahead of its counterpart and is not making the impact that it needs to.
I do like the Lilia clear speed as time goes on, but yeah, is it going to matter when you've given up so much control of what happens next to FPX? As the grubs are coming up, that's what's happening next here. See if FPX can move some of this pressure from mid lane over. Oh, Wako, you're in a lot of trouble. Jins can't move, and the dredge line not going to go through, but FPX have already struck, and they took down Wako. That'll be the grubs going over. Grubageddon is near. We got to batten down the hatches.
Quick little pick there, and it again, like you say, results in a 4th consecutive neutral objective going the way of FPX. This choking of Ultra Prime is going exceptionally well. Now Care fancies a 1v1 with Jiang down on the bot side.
Okay, he wants to go for the angle here. Jiang is just getting chunked here. He's going to try to use the slice and dice to get away. Junhao is here. Two-Face Seal going wide, but he might still get the kill. Lilting Lullaby is there. Can he get it? Watch out, Eep Care, as he's burning. Yeah. That Leandries comes up clutch, gets Junhao the kill back.
A little bit more, and the power of them, obviously decreases accordingly. But with this move down to the spot side now, Xiong going to have to sacrifice even more gold, even more time under the turret. But Ultra Prime, they're here, they're ready. Reminiscent of game 2.
Okay, well, I think he's dead. He's going to be made into boots, and Assume gets the kill as well. So he gets to cash out, and now they're going to look at the turret. FPX, they are executing this one hugely. This is why, like, that game 1 was such a smashing, and now they're giving us another performance. Eliminated early. This is a team that hasn't truly known success since those times of trying to get in the playoffs with Milky Way, and even then, those did feel lackluster. And you have time now for FPX to make it into Group Ascent, to be up there with the big dogs, and see if they can actually make the difference here.
Tier 2 turret, the focus up on this top side. 4 members of Ultra Prime here. Saber no TP, so if they go for this, they're going it alone.
Oh, they actually just go straight in. This is reminiscent of those dives from before. The turret's finally going down. Assume has targeted that one. Fourth shot goes a little bit wide. Now, slicing bounce from Sheer. He takes one down. He's looking for a couple combos. But it is FPX who maybe just overextended a bit too far. Do get a lot of gold for it, though.
Yeah, it's a 2 for 2, and in that situation, just isolated, you think, okay, Shadow helping out Care. They're trying to keep that tempo as high as possible, maximize what they can get away with, because if they can deny the Herald as well, they'll be in a very good position.
Actually have heavy presence around this Rift Herald right now, and already started up that control ward, showing the engaged potential that FPX are bringing. Saber not spotted out just yet. Has a little bit of an angle, but Saber's been very quiet in this game so far. So has the rest of Ultra Prime. Oh, Xiaoxia has to flash away, gets Fate sealed, and dies in the middle of the blast cone. Shadow's in the pit. He doesn't get that big Rift Herald, but he's going to get slept here. You get the big curtain call open up, but FPX just know where they want to go. They want to go take the enemy jungle. They want to go take the base as well, as they're looking at tier 2 and mid.
And that's exactly the prize they should get. 3 people dead off the back of that Rift Herald fight. FPX coming out swinging in their dime, or in their time, to put themselves in Group Ascend. 5-0.
FPX presence, maybe even just fuel a little bit of the fire that is rekindling that rebirth form, as a charge will come into the top side by Ultra Prime, try to take some of the standing gold, but they're losing yet another tier 2 turret.
Yeah, I mean, this is good to get gold onto Saber, but I really don't like the Zed in this composition. Like, it's so difficult for him to... Yeah. And it is absolutely fine. He's even on levels versus Junhao, who's, again,
No way you just start this, right? Okay. 7,000 gold up. I guess it just gives you the Giga Chat essence.
This is the best way to throw if you're FPX, so it's interesting to see how this plays out.
I'm ready for it. I am here for the chaos. Bring it on. I'm the Elmo meme, but it looks like Atacon just gets swept up here. Ultra Prime getting engaged on. Sealed Fate on the backline by Care, but look, it's Young. He just gets chunked 100 to 0. Assume might go down, but it might not matter. Saber is still alive, but they are now front to back against Shadow. It's just in a 1v3. He's a tanky Poro. Care's trying to come over, help him. Shadow's not even going to die, and that's a nice little shift there to get away from Dway.
But engaged. That's a win. But at the end of the day, they still got Soul, they still got Atacon, and I mean, the game is... In fairness, right, like, Xiong has been absolutely bullied in this game. It is really struggling, and now Shadow...
Saber just ults on the Shadow, trying to dodge away from some of the CC. Baby, Assume with the snipe with the help of his jungler Shadow, and yeah, this cash-in just keeps happening. This Draven pick just keeps happening. And it was a confidence pick coming out of FPX on the blue side.
Absolutely, right? They saw Jhin, they saw Leona, they saw Leona, excuse me, and said, yeah, well, I don't care what you're going to play, actually.
Draven.
We'll Draven Nautilus you. What AD carry are you going to pick that can withstand Draven Nautilus? And their answer was Jhin, which has clearly failed. So Assume very happy with the position that they're going to be in this game now, even without Baron, breaking open the base. Tier 3 mid lane, Tier 3 top lane, they're taking the inhibitors as well. Shadow's dashing forward.
Oh, they might find the final engage here. They're looking for it on the Xiaoxia. Xiaoxia's down. Another shutdown going over, or at least a cash out for Assume. Here's the curtain call onto Jway, getting him about half health. FPX will back off because they realize the Baron is up and available.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to go straight for it or if they just take a reset, let super minions do some work. Honestly, they should just turn for another fight, and that's what they're going to do. Don't face check Ultra Prime. Honestly, don't cross the threshold.
Oh, no, they crossed the threshold, and now they're about to be plunged into the deep dark, and this one, Sheer finds the slicing maelstrom play on a Saber. Saber's down, so is Xiong. In the mid lane, push they go. TP's available, they can just go for it.
40 seconds on both solo laners, 25 minutes into this game. FPX are looking to be the first of our third place seeds to make it into the Ascend group.
And from Split 1 being knocked out, the last in their group, to finding the Promised Land and finding Group Ascend, keeping themselves away from elimination for Split 3. The fires of the Phoenix are being rekindled by its new blood, and now they're a little bit stop heavy here as they get the last kills there. They get more minions coming in. The Mites are alive, but they can't finish.
Round
robin, best of threes. And this team has shown a propensity to be able to wield meta compositions efficiently.
Yeah, exactly. And now that final bastion of real chance for Ultra Prime. Can they stop the Baron? No.
Jway's just taking the engage. Sealed fate on the three members with Sheer and the Wombo combo. I said they've been steered forward by their new blood, but it's that Prodigy and Sheer, the transfer from JDG with a quadra kill. Go ahead and spread those mighty wings, FPX, and ascend to godhood as they will find Ultra Prime's demise. And they move to that group of 10 legendary orgs to move forward in the LPL split.
A slicing